Hey guys, welcome in. If you're new or just passing through my channel, welcome. My name is Tam. I'm also known as the Enlightened Auntie. If you're returning, welcome back, squad. I'm here today to do another general collective reading. We're not sign specific here. We're also gender fluid. I may say you and I'm talking to them. I may say them and I'm talking to you. Please put yourself in the story wherever you seem to fit. Remember that time and energy are fluid. I could be talking about the recent past. I might be speaking about the present. I could also be speaking about the future. So please only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you'd like to book a personal, more aligned with your own story, all of my information can be found below in the description box. My books are always open. I welcome you to join me for a session. All right, guys. I'm feeling good. Not even gonna lie or front. I just smoked, so I'm feeling really good. Happy New Year. Tomorrow is New Year's Eve. If we're doing this calendarically, it's a little later in the day for me. I don't normally record at this hour, but so I'm just gonna turn the camera on, flick on the lights, and throw some cards. So let's do it. I do want to kind of get a glance at what we could possibly anticipate, like a broad overview of 2024. I'm not going to do, sign specifics, but I'm going to keep it really, really general. Again, take only what resonates. I'm only asking for and requesting the energies of my own collective. So there will be parts, if you've been following me for a while, there'll be parts or a lot of it or most of it that will relate to you in some level. So let's jump in. Let's do my usuals. I'm going to start off with these oracles just to kind of tap into what the energy is that we're in right now. Keep going. So between worlds and go the distance in the upright. There are some people that, and you might still be kind of going back and forth, something hasn't completely wrapped up, and you are, kind of still, you haven't quite ventured out into that new cycle of yours, but you're certainly wrapping something up. It may not be completely wrapped up. There may be some, some things that are still kind of lingering gray matter area is what I just heard. But I like the significance of the fact that you're being divinely guided to just keep going. If you're already, I believe I said in the last reading that there was, you've got momentum. And so keep going because it's working for you. Okay. What is the current obstacle? Perceived or real? That's crazy. Because some of you think you're not ready for this new life. And maybe I think I said it in the last reading that it looked like somebody was afraid to it's different than, I don't know. I don't want to say it's like the fear of that fear of unknown, like in the moon energy, it doesn't really, for me, it doesn't really resonate that way. And the thing about it is you're way more ready than you think you are. I love it. All right, what's the immediate lesson? All right. Okay, so, oh boy. Okay. Because here now at the bottom of the deck is in the reverse, and then right behind it was soulmate. So, this is talking to me about a soulmate connection that is connected to your past. They may be thinking about you, or you may be thinking about them, but the circumstances between you have not changed, or this person hasn't changed. And I feel like it's because somebody here did something out of pocket and potentially are thinking right now about the steps that they took, or whatever it was that they did. This person may be thinking about it. And so, collective, if you have been in receipt of, because you're already on this trajectory of your new life. So if you're already on the trajectory of your new life, things are blossoming nicely, okay, for some. For those of you who are not quite there yet, it is coming, okay? But you have to release the energy of like waiting, you know what I mean? Because you're supposed to be continuously focused on moving forward, whatever that means to you, whatever it is you need to be doing. You need to just be focusing on doing that. Everything else will line up as long as you are keeping your eye on the goal. Okay? Now, part of the lesson here is, here's the crazy part. The life that you are getting ready to embark on, or the life that you're stepping into right now, you've manifested this. This is definitely law of attraction energy. You're manifesting all the good things. You're manifesting your 10 of Cups. You're manifesting that, right? However, part of this lesson of being in receipt of that which you are trying to manifest is going to require you to be flexible, right? Flexible in the way things are carried out. It doesn't have to be a certain kind of way as long as everybody's on the same page. You know what I mean? If the desired goal is carried out in a way that you get absolutely this new life that you are trying to create for yourself, as long as you can be flexible and stay grounded while things are happening, because things will change. Things don't always go in the direction that you want it to go in. They don't always, it's funny because I'm saying they don't always line up. they don't always line up the way that you want it to. Serendipity in the reverse. They don't always line up. And there's some times that you just have to kind of go with it. You have to trust your intuition. You got to stay grounded, because trust me, when you're grounded, you can literally, I don't know how to describe it. I guess it's faith. It is faith. But for me, it's like I trust my intuition, but I know when I am grounded and deeply connected, I don't second guess myself. I just move, and I'm moving because this is intuitively the way I'm being led to go. I think that I would also say that's probably been, for people that are like me, if for people who move in an intuitive kind of way, it's very difficult to follow instructions of somebody telling you what to do or telling you how to carry something out when you know that it's wrong, or there's something not, it goes against everything in your moral fiber, just, you know what I mean? So for me, I probably come across as like, I think over the years, and probably as a child, my mom probably thought I was some kind of little indignant asshole because I was constantly asking questions like, well, why? Because for me, if it doesn't make sense, I can't, I can't move on it. It has to make sense to me. And if you can't make it make sense to me, then guess what? It ain't going down. That's just how I operate. I can't. I have no other explanation other than I can't. So it is what it is, right? Tell me more about Between Worlds and Go the Distance. But I'm feeling like, the crazy part about it is, I don't feel like you're losing any kind of momentum. I don't feel like, because I feel that I do feel, and I can see the momentum that you're gaining. You may not feel 100% ready for whatever's coming for you or whatever you're going towards. You might not be completely comfortable with it, just because, again, there's that moon. I mean, I don't have it out here, but it's in my head. That moon kind of energy of like just being freaked out about, not really sure of what is going to be on the other side. But remember, Spirit is sending in your soul tribe. You are already starting to meet these people. So please pay attention to all the people that are coming into your life right now. Okay. I feel like you're being connected, because part of the message of I think the last 3 or 4 readings maybe have talked about being open to connections. Like, yes, we've been jaded. We've been through a lot. We're working through trust issues, right? But in order to kind of heal that, I believe that this step is part of the healing process of healing those trust issues, right? When you start to see that the people that have come into your life, and again, they don't have to stay. These are just like, this is literally just being open. Because some people are literally meant to just be a pit stop. Literally a passing conversation that somebody drops a little nugget, and it's meant to get into your head enough for that light bulb to go off. You know what I'm saying? And you may never see that person again, but the whole purpose of them coming into your life in that moment and you accepting and receiving that information, that was the key thing. So stay open, okay? Again, reaffirm. I am not on that timeline anymore. I'm not living on fear and lack mentality. Abundance is my birthright. Drop that down below in the comments. Abundance is my birthright. I deserve to be happy. Everybody deserves to be happy. If you ain't happy and you don't know how to get there, better work on it. So even if you feel like you're kind of still in that in-between space, that is really interesting, because I did shuffle these cards. And the clarifying cards came up. Permanence this time, because last time permanence was in the reverse. So it was like somebody thought that you were a permanent fixture in their life, and only to find out now you're not. Okay, so now permanence is in the upright, but gift is in the reverse. Somebody has lost the gift. Collective, you were the gift. And that loss is permanent. Could be dealing with a fire sign. You could be a fire sign. Bam. I'm seeing this in a whole different light now. Okay, so there's somebody here who has failed. They did something, it didn't work out, and I feel like this new life, okay, now I'm seeing this in a different way. They were, okay, I feel like this is saying, like, this energy that I'm getting off of this one section is that I feel like somebody was very, I heard over ambitious. And I felt like they did something that they thought was going to either get them a new life or prevent you from having a new life. Kind of like the interruption of that Ace of Pentacles, right? Like somebody knows you got something coming towards you, and then this is somebody attempting to maybe put a block to it. so that you don't have it. But there's failure here. Okay, I'm gonna put this in the middle only because I wasn't really shuffling at that point, but I did see a card that was flipped over, so I don't know when it flipped, but it's the message card. Clarify message. Illuminate in the reverse, a message that's hidden, a message that somebody doesn't want you to see. Hold on. Okay. So that was growth and it came out sideways. So I'm going to leave it sideways. There's a message that somebody doesn't want you to see. Okay. And then I have death. So somebody doesn't want you to see something. Okay, because what I'm getting is I feel like if whatever this message is, if you see it, it will be it'll like for sure. So somebody's like trying to prevent you from seeing something because they know that it would be an automatic like, eh. Oh, these are juicier than the kipper. Well, damn. All right, clarify treasure island and flexible. You know, release. So I'm also feeling like whatever you're like, so collective, if you're manifesting this, I feel like for this is also, we could be talking to these clarifying cards could all be, because it's telling me a different story, but giving me more context. So it's kind of like these cards feel like the Karmic collective, right? And I feel like it's advising somebody to release the cycle. And for you, collective, I kind of feel like as you release, like you're still manifesting that what you want. You're still, you're still manifesting, you're still calling that into yourself, right? But there's something here. I mean, it could very well be this connection. Remember, we had soulmates here at the bottom of the deck, somebody that's connected to your past. There may be a situation here that that might be the thing that hasn't quite wrapped up, or there's something that feels, I don't know, without closure or something like that. But for me, this is really giving me strong, like it's time to let it go, whatever that is. Okay. Let's use when you have way too many decks on the desk. Let's use this deck. All right. So, well, that's interesting. We're moving into 2024. Like I said, I don't really rock with January 1st, but for the sake of everybody else, Happy New Year. What are we jumping into for 2024? Where's the collective currently? I mean, I kind of see it. Somebody's lost you. You're just being told, keep going. Keep going. Where are we currently? Take 5. Oh, look at the excitement. Oh, you are so excited about this new life. It's funny, but why are you afraid? Like you're ready, but I don't know. I just feel like you're afraid of the new life, even though you're ready. All right. So I said, it's like you're excited about this new life, right? But there's the moon. You're afraid. You're kind of and I still feel it, and these are not, they're not negative, I'll say, but I do think that you are, I heard you don't have enough information, or you may feel like you don't have enough information. Like there's something that you, like you may intuitively know that there's something there, but you don't know entirely what it is. I think you're also very eager to move on from a situation or person that you kind of just like lost hope in the situation. You like, you know, it seems like a lost cause. I feel like you're ready to move on from it. You may also be getting some good news about like a new opportunity. Or you may get wind. I said it's like being in the right place at the right time. Thank you. So it's like you could be in the right place at the right time, come across, you know, a couple of people that like literally drop some nuggets on you that would be very beneficial to your next step. Okay. Don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. Okay. What important lesson do you need to learn as we step into 2024? What important lesson do you need to learn as we step into 2024? Well, damn. Quite frankly, I didn't even need these tarot cards because it's the same energy over here with the cycle and the release. It's like the important lesson here was to move on. And I don't even just mean move on, but I mean move on, right? Move away from situations that you do not see any kind of growth or abundance, or you don't see any value or benefit to it being in your life, and just simply closing it out. Particularly things that, you know, in situations where you feel, you know, betrayed, or you feel like you've been backstabbed and lied to and all that shit. It's like I feel like part of the lesson is like really understanding the purpose of why you had to go through that. Because remember, we're all on a journey, but everything happens for a reason. Everything. Okay? There is no coincidence anywhere. Everything happens for a reason. And it's kind of like when you start to feel undervalued, when you start to feel like something's some ain't right, regardless of the nature of the relationship. Because I think over this last year and a half, I think we've really been focusing a lot on that. Like, you know, a couple years ago, if you've been with me for a period of time, you know, a couple years ago, we were really focused on, you know, letting go of some of these, you know, letting go of that whole twin flame thing. You notice I don't even talk about that shit. Dropping all of that because whatever, right? And then we started really learning about boundaries. Boundaries was a big thing for the last couple of years. Boundaries. Shoring up those boundaries and understanding when to cut people off, when to walk away from situations when they are no longer healthy for us to engage. If I gotta feel some kind of way every time I deal with you, I don't want to deal with you. I don't care who you are. Literally. And if I start, and the thing is like, it's kind of like recognizing, and I think that was also a really big lesson, especially for those of you who had to walk away from your families. That was a really big lesson. And for me, personally speaking, Aries in the North Node and Libra in the South Node. The last time we were here was 2004 to 2006. I look back to know what's going on now, right? So I've already seen the parallels between then and now. So I know that these readings are tracking. I know they are. Because I've already seen it in the cosmos. I can already see it. I see the same themes playing out in my life right now that I already experienced back then. So what my intuition is telling me about what I didn't know back then, shit, I know it for certain now. And literally, your biggest lesson here was learning, like, once you finally accepted, that was the word I was looking for. Once you finally accepted the fact that, you know, some of these people that you really genuinely fucked with, you genuinely love them. These are your people. You know what I'm saying? You gotta walk away from them because there are some toxic bullshit. Like, what? And when you realize, and the thing is that just because you are not in alignment now doesn't mean you're gonna be not in alignment forever. But there are some times where there's some space that needs to happen. Folks gotta go their own way and figure their shit out. I'm not gonna hold their hand while they're doing it. I don't suggest you do it either. So part of your lesson here was learning to just expeditiously move on from shit that makes you feel like you're getting the short end of the stick every damn time. And go heal. Like, literally, by you walking away, I always say this too, especially in my client readings, it's like separation. When you have to separate from certain situations and people or whatever, healing takes place during separation. It allows you some space apart from one another. It allows you time to kind of process how you feel about the other person or whatever transpired. And it allows you time to, like, change your perspective, grow, or whatever you're going to do. And hopefully while you both are apart, both parties or everybody involved is growing and evolving. But there are some times where you come back together and you discover these people have not evolved. Leave them where they are. And you keep going on with your life and you keep evolving and you keep growing. Don't let other people stunt your growth. We've allowed that to happen for far too long. Okay? All right. What risks must you take in 2024? What risks does the collective need to take in 2024? Ooh. Okay, I'm not taking that. But I will say that I did see the Three of Pentacles. And I know that's been a big thing, you know, like the idea of working with other people or even new people after being backstabbed and betrayed and fucked over by the people that were supposed to be your peoples, right? It's hard. All right. What risks must the collective take? Okay. Okay. The first thing I just heard was don't try to control the outcome. Like, okay. However, whatever it is, because I'm looking at the way the cards are all kind of like cross section. Yes, I'm reading it across, but I'm reading it diagonally and all this other stuff. They're at the center of the situation, at the center of whatever collective is going through, there is an ending. There's an end of a cycle, and we are walking into a new one, okay? Now, there is some truth being revealed, or there is something legal that may be taking place. It's in your favor. Somebody here may have tried to do something and their goal was to win at all costs. And somebody here is about to get found out. That wasn't even part of the question. But somebody here is about to get found out. And I feel like part of it, I don't want to say it's a risk though. I think do nothing. Whatever happens, there's nothing, I want to say there's nothing you can do. I hope that lands. Because there is something that's coming out while this is being closed out. There is some type of betrayal that has taken place. There could have been, there's a couple out here. This couple could have been married, but there is a couple out here. I'm hearing do nothing. So it's kind of like whatever these people may have done, because it's attached to this Ten of Swords. Whatever these people have done, do nothing. Let it go. Let it go. Because the truth is on your side. The truth is on your side. And if this is a work situation, because this very well could be a work situation, like a business contract or something. The truth is, I'm like looking at all of these. The truth is on your side. There is something going on behind the scenes. But the truth is on your side. So don't try, that's why this flexible thing over here. Don't try to, thank you, Spirit. Don't try to, like, I don't want to say manipulate. That's not the right word. Because there's nothing you can do. Literally, there's nothing you can do. There is something coming to a close. There is also a legal component here. That somebody tried to get over. That is going to come out. And I think either there's somebody here who may be trying to control how that information is disseminated. You may also have somebody here. There may be, and I could be talking to somebody who actually is the one that's supposed to be doing the communicating. I feel like there's someone here who wants to come and tell you something. They may want to tell you how they feel, right? Somebody here may want to tell you how they feel. They may have healed. They may have done some healing too. I already can just imagine some of the comments that I'm going to get. Like, I don't want to be bothered with. Listen, I don't know who this is. But it looks like there is there's a connection here. That there has been some healing. This person is coming as a healed person. They have betrayed you. Okay? They have betrayed you. But I feel like this person wants to come towards you and tell you how they feel. Okay. What's the next step on the journey? I don't even want to ask these questions because they don't go with the cards. I'm like, these cards want to talk about what they want to talk about. What's the next step on the journey? Put the burden down, baby. Put the burden down. Put the burden down. I think with whatever this truth comes out, or whatever this is, whether this is a legal situation, I feel like oh my. You may get some information about someone that may have you looking at them differently. You may get some information. You may find some truth out about somebody that makes you look at them differently. It will absolutely, it is tearing the relationship apart. That's really what this is. Whatever this person did, it's literally going to make you choose not them. And you standing on business. You standing on business. Now, I do feel like whoever this person is that wants to come towards you, I feel like there's someone here who wants to offer some kind of help. Child, no. Okay, so now I'm looking at the way these are all connected. Okay, here. Follow me. So, because now I'm looking at where the moon is, where the Ten of Swords is. I'm going back to my traditional way of reading. I'm not looking at the spread anymore. I was playing with it. But I'm not looking at that spread anymore because I see something different here. So, this person, you may have somebody, okay, say there's a relationship that's come to a close, right? You're eager to move on. You're ready to go on with your life. I feel like this person may want to come towards you. And this is not to say, because I don't see outside of like this tennis. For me, this is more about the closure aspect. But down here, I feel like someone wants to tell you something, tell you some truth about someone, about how they were trying to control you or whatever they were doing within the relationship, or just in general. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be just towards you. I kind of feel like there's a few people involved here. I feel like you know me, two things. Now, one, I feel like somebody wants to come and offer you some kind of help, but I feel like the offer is like a dirty offer, because then if they help you, say if they help you in a monetary way, right, then it almost kind of like has you on the hook to be their bitch until they feel like, you know, you've earned whatever money that they gave you, something like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm getting. Okay. Now on the flip side, you may have somebody here wanting to come towards you to tell you how they feel, just to balance the scales, because they may realize that they had not, especially if they're coming to you healed, they may realize that they weren't like, you understand, once you go through that healing phase, you understand exactly what was, you know, the deficit. So they want to come and make things right. I kind of feel like somebody wants to come towards you to make things right, because the relationship is over. This relationship is over. I'm seeing like 2 or 3 different relationships here. Hell, this could be anybody. Yeah, you're definitely finding the truth out about, and that's the thing. It's like there's you find out about some kind of lie or some type of betrayal, and as soon as it's almost like when you find out, that's it. That's a wrap. It's a wrap. Ooh, what is currently unknown to you? What is currently unknown to the collective? I pull that every time I pull cards, but what's the unknown to the collective? Somebody's unhappy and not feeling very wish fulfilled. Oh, and they jealous. You got somebody here who is, we got somebody here who's playing with dark magic. Queen of Wands in the reverse with the devil. But she in the 9 of Cups in the reverse. She's not very happy. Hierophant in the reverse. And a Three of Cups in the reverse. So whatever little group, if she was working with, if this person was working with a group of people, I think this group is kind of falling apart. I heard this person is without God. So that literally means, like, literally could mean this person does not walk with the Lord. This person is definitely a dark witch, or dealing with some dark entities, or has allowed the devil and the devil ways and tendencies to kind of take over. And what's crazy, I feel like this person knows better. I feel like if they're unhappy and they're losing, they're starting to lose their things. They're starting to lose, they're starting to get real uncomfortable because life is becoming uncomfortable, right? They may feel bound, not bound in the Eight of Swords kind of way, but like, I'm trying to think of them. Oh, every deck is so different. I'm like, every deck is so different. I'm like, I mean, like with shackles, like locked in, like this person is bound to, it's kind of like they're bound to, the devil is literally, they're bound to the devil. They're bound to this devil energy. Because they tried to control the relationship. They tried to control you. And they are like literally they're blocked from being able to see you. They're blocked from whatever they were doing. Like, so if this person was like trying to bind you with magic, we'll just take it how it resonates. Say somebody was trying to bind you with like, low vibrational spirits and just, evil eye and all that shit, right? Now they are bound. They are bound and they are blocked. Their vision is being blocked. Hell, they could be going blind. But this person's vision is blocked. Like they cannot see. They can't see what you're doing. Because they're not connected to God. This is also somebody here who abused their position, their authority. They abuse their position in your life in order to have this domination over you. The truth is coming out. There's something coming out. Somebody's going to get some negative public press on it too. All right. I'm trying to think. Do I want to grab the index cards? Let's grab some tea leaves because I haven't used these in a little bit. And we're already 43 minutes in. I hope all this transpires quickly because I'm tired of this jealous heifer. Target a goal-oriented person. Go the distance, yo. Go the distance, right? Dragon, beware of self-delusion. Flute, disappointment in a friend or a lover. Hills, obstacles to overcome. Fan, romance, celebration or party. Horse, a short journey. We like it. Pineapple, reconciliation. Reconciliation does not mean reunion, okay? Remember that. Cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. You're protected. Child, I've been saying that. Turkey, someone behaving stupidly. And the month of July may be of significance. They could have done something in July, or there's something coming up for you in the month of July in 2024. All right, let me grab a stack of index cards and we will wrap up. This was fun. I stopped smoking before I read a long time ago. So I felt a little crazy while I was on camera, but this is a solid read. You've been gifted since birth. Archangel Chamuel, a non-judgmental love. So you love people unconditionally. You have people working against you. Distorted feminine. You're better off without them. Illegal activities. Spirit will humble them. Somebody has no discipline. Somebody is an unfit mother or has claimed that you're an unfit mother. Somebody may have tried to affect your solar plexus chakra, your willpower. Maybe that's what this low, like, because this person deals with low vibrational energies, dark magic even. So maybe this person may have been trying to affect your solar plexus, like, you know, your willpower. Balancing strength helps calm the emotion, eases tension. Low drive would be the negative aspect of it. So maybe they were doing magic over you so that you wouldn't have the energy to do whatever. That was my son. I don't know if you heard that. The month of January, maybe of significance, could be dealing with a Capricorn or an Aquarius. Somebody uses money, power, and sex for influence. Well, yeah, she would, this chick. Refuses to take responsibility for their actions. Somebody is spreading gossip, rumors, and lies. There could be a Taurus involved. The exposure of sins, I said, is about to come out. Somebody is blocked. Somebody's having money problems or they have poor spending habits. Pretty Little Lies. Somebody says, I love gaslighting to destroy your confidence. Ooh. Intense attraction or chemistry. Somebody is broken, lonely. It's not your fault. Somebody here is a ringleader. And then somebody is unreliable, undependable, unemployed, and lazy. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. If any parts of this reading resonated for you or gave you clarity over your own situation, give the video a thumbs up. I don't even know what I'm going to title this. I was going to talk about like 2024, but I mean, you could take this into 2024 because this energy is definitely going to be coming into within the next 6 months for sure. So yeah, okay, I guess. But I really feel like if you know this thing is coming to an end, just really release your expectation of how it's supposed to end. I think that may be a problem for you. I feel like just let it go. Let it go, let it go. But do nothing. Don't do anything, especially if something comes up legal. And that unless you're directly involved, do not get your ass involved. Okay? Don't get involved. All right, guys. I love you so much. Happy New Year. Let's get rid of 2023. I'm over it already. All right. I'll see you guys on the other side. Take care.